Thank you, Jonathan. Wow, we're finally here. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the opening day media preview for the Museum of Chinese America, MOCA. We are very fortunate to have among us today many esteemed and distinguished guests who I'd like to acknowledge at this time, and we'd like to say a special welcome to Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who will join us later in the program, Kate D. Levin, Commissioner, New York City Department of Cultural Affairs. Thank you for being here. And we have, I believe, Manhattan Borough President Scott Stringer also joining us later, and State Senator Daniel Squadron and his representative joining us. I'd like to acknowledge Diana Herr from the New York State Assembly member, Grace Meng, District 22. Thank you, Grace, for being here. Karen He, Community Liaison for Selden Silver, and Community Board 1, 2, and 3. Thank you all for your wonderful support, and without you all, we would not be here. For about 30 years, MOCA has been really instrumental in preserving and extending the extraordinary legacy of Chinese Americans to generations of New Yorker and visitor to our city. Our museum is a haven for dialogue and cultural exploration, investigating issues around diversity and identity through stimulating exhibition and educational program, and we wish to continue that with this new space. Just last week, Governor Patterson signed a legislation that will eliminate the use of term Oriental in reference to persons of Asian or Pacific Islander descent on all governmental documents here in New York. And in July, the state California legislature approved a landmark bill to apologize to the state's Chinese Americans community for racist laws dating back to the 1850s. And you'll see many of those exhibitions, any of those artifacts in our museum today. So I hope you will check that out. This is now part of the Chinese American story and the kind of dialogue and discussion we plan to engage with the public with this new space. We have a very humble beginning, and in the 1980s with the Chinatown History Project, and I will be introducing the co-founders of this Chinatown History Project, which is our origin, Jack and Charlie, who's with us today. Now, a focal point of the community's culture life, the museum really has evolved into one of the keeper of the community's documented history, but the community's cultural history as well. Bit by bit, we have evolved since the time to tell a larger story of the Chinese journey to the United States. And my own personal journey began in 1973 when my parents decided to immigrate to the United States. I didn't have a choice in that. But one of the reasons I think Maya has really given us a wonderful art installation called the Journey Wall, which is right outside as you enter. And that journey wall really commemorates our journeys as Chinese American into this country. And my brother, sister, and I decided to really pay a tribute to their journey. So we have a tile there to honor our parents' journey. They have not seen it yet. They're going to see it tomorrow, so we're going to surprise them with that. And those are stories that we all want to share with all of you about our Chinese American history in America. Today is indeed a very proud day for us as we move into our beautiful new home. I want to thank Maya Lin, our trustee and our friend, for working tirelessly with the MOCA staff and the creative team to giving us this wonderful home, this wonderful environment where visitor can learn more about the Chinese American experience and where we now can be a dramatic, we will dramatically expand our programming and our offering to the community, the greater community at large. Today is the day where we will unveil our inaugural exhibition. The first, our core exhibition, was curated by MOCA's Vice President of Exhibition, Programs, and Collection, Cynthia Lee, and historian, professor, co-founder, Jack Chen. Thank you to both of you. With a single step, Stories in the Making of America weaves the history of Chinese American experience from 1850 through present day. And Here and Now, Chinese Artists in New York, curated by Zhijiang Qian, features contemporary artists of Chinese descent living in New York, and we are witnessing these beautiful artwork right in this room. We hope you will take some time to visit today, the exhibits, and explore the museum, and that you will all come back and visit us often. At this time, I would like to introduce our two founders. Without them, we would not be here today. Charlie and Jack,